This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the sight of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels. And we're ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Mine's lagging.
First and 10, Fitzpatrick. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Man, who's this big-ass running back? This nigga tripping his head off.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
That nigga big as hell.
They'll come out in a four-receiver look. Three men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick now. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Fitzpatrick now after the fumble recovery. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Mike, 50. Mike. Hey, color. I smell fear in that. Bud. Go.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Wentz on third down. It is it's intercepted.
That's so stupid, bro.
37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Bro, you slipping on tackles.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go. 20. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Grant.
Took it.
Not before they're inside the 25. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down. Balaj. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Well, he will take
it open like that.
Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Bro, look how he runs the same plays.
Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis.
Really
I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Come on, the sun.
There, but it's incomplete.
Damn.
The beauty of being able to play.
Oh, y'all be killing me when y'all don't want to hold on to the ball.
See the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Are you sure catches?
Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Wentz to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. Looking deep for his tight end. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Safety.
And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're...
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 78 yards. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Throwing again on second down. Fitzpatrick.
Boy!
Complete.
Shoot, you got both these niggas coming across.
Across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The first down throw for Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end.
This is the plays, bro.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I'm nervous.
Really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Check the backer.
Now Malaj. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 2nd and 2, Fitzpatrick. That's complete.
No, bro, drink the route.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Bro, this game cheating, bro. All these niggas standing there.
Devontae Parker with touchdown number 8 on the year.
I don't understand this game, bro. There's too many fucking white jerseys right there. And nobody can't see the damn ball. Like they blind.
And the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit.
One nigga just jumped for the ball. Nobody else can't jump. It's ridiculous.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, come on, dog.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I can't play with this stupid ass leg.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. As Sanders has
Sanders, bro, you always coughing it up on me, bro. I can't trust Sanders no more, man. It's always him coughing up the ball, bro. Like, you literally just coughing up the damn team, bro.
It never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Following the fumble recovery, Fitzpatrick able to shake him off. And incomplete.
Get the sack. Hell, y'all. I don't understand why we sliding on sacks.
Okay, so if it's an illegal forward pass, then why didn't the nigga slide? It means that apparently I pushed this button to
Here
make it through
now
the
is
ball.
2nd and 10 again from the 41. To throw again. Fitzpatrick. Brought in over the middle by Grant.
Oh my God,
Get
bro.
this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
What are he doing?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing Fitzpatrick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Fitzpatrick again. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson.
Damn, bro.
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins.
Cover 2, what are you doing?
Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First
Why is he not jumping there?
Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard
why nobody
line.
not coming down, though.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Hey, let go. Hustle off now.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick.
Thank you.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Eluding the pressure right. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Shotgun now for Wentz. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Well, that's complete to Sanders. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Shit.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And this will be incomplete.
Don't catch it, man. Why? I don't get that play. Bro, the corner can go jump and shit, but a receiver act like they can't look for the ball. That's ridiculous.
They said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
To throw on second and 10. Wentz buying time to his left.
Thought that he knew with the damn forward pass.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Oh, all you gotta do is block this one nigga.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Again, it's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And for the 3rd time here, it's intercepted.
I don't get that.
By Bobby McCain. And his guys have got it back.
Oh, you throw it off your foot like. I guess. I don't understand why you threw it off your back foot like that, bro. I went on the run like that. You threw this shit like you going crossbody.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, why did you? What you talking about? I just told you to get the dub. Why did they talk about it? Why did you? This nigga still trying to play me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is